For today's cup of coffee with Scream,
A cup of coffee.
the perpetual Scream, the Edward Monk Scream.
The Edward Monk scream.
I need to just do that in my avatar and in Edward Monk style. I might see if I can do that. Maybe put that in the grok or something. Because
try that.
that's my life. And it has been for years.
He bit my microphone.
Yes, because Dalgo has settled in enough to where he's doing the I'm going to chew on every damn thing.
Yes, because he is a puppy.
People, everything.
He's a puppy.
Cables.
Hey, ow.
We were getting ready to record and in one fail chomp, that was it.
Yep.
Well, there goes a windscreen.
Yeah.
I think we
And that
have
was my favorite
others.
one.
I think we have others.
That was my favorite one.
Do you know where the other ones are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to get them out.
Anyhow,
Dude.
how have y'all been faring?
Yeah. What have y'all been up to?
Has y'all's lives been as screwed up as ours? Do you have water people that are just God?
I have been driving Mom crazy, y'all.
God.
And you know that sucks. Do you know how much guilt comes along with that as well? But it's like, you're my safe space. You're the only person that I really got, like genuinely got. Because I can't talk to Amy about this because she's just a therapist. I don't got actual friends, dude.
Well, that is the hard part of Appalachian culture. It truly is. It is a matter of family, and then people would get married, and then it would be extended family. Maybe it depended on who you married.
We aren't in contact with extended family.
Honey, all our people's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, we could contact them, but that is frowned upon.
Even the ones that are, I'm talking about the ones that is alive, though. We don't even want to talk to them.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Some of them.
yeah. You have to be selective, especially in this day and time.
He's biting
But-
he bit my face.
Yeah, I told you had to watch him. He does that. He does that.
Yep.
But we do love him. But this is the first time trying to record with him with Jesse James.
I will say,
He is an outlaw.
so far, it's kind of easier than a cat. It's kind of easier
Maybe, I don't know.
because he can't move like a cat, so he doesn't. He's a little bit more rigid, so he can't. He's more restricted. He can't flail as much as cats can.
I will tell you
or do as
this,
much.
Since we got him, I'm having to eat like it is eating before somebody takes it away. He will get right up on.
Yeah, he will.
And for a little bitty guy, you'd be amazed how strong he can be. Truly.
He's a really strong puppy.
But we love
a good
him.
boy.
We love him. We took him down to Mom's. Mom had no problem. For Sunday dinner, he was like, "There's no cats here. This is amazing." And he did, perimeter check.
Yeah.
And then he laid down under the dinner table. And laid there the whole time. He was a good boy.
He was. He was a really good boy.
Yeah. So, it's
Now they just need to see him in his true form.
But I will tell you,
He
this
got
is,
my hand.
what is crazy. I can't. We can't leave him alone. I mean, even if we close the door to one of the rooms or something for just a few minutes, he gets not happy.
Yeah, he's anxious. He starts barking.
So we're just having to. Well, everybody will settle in at some point. Maybe.
This puppy stage will pass, and he will be a really good, well-trained, well-behaved boy.
Well, he is loved.
Yeah, well-loved. That's my wrist, not the toy.
It's hard to tell what kind of recording this is going to be. It may be something, maybe nothing.
If only y'all could see this. If only you would turn on the cameras.
No. I feel no need to enter into that, and yeah. No, not at this point in time.
All right.
One of the things that we have been doing a lot of and enjoying, there was a thing that happened as far as the reaction videos, and it's like, when exactly did that start to become a thing, a
Oh,
real thing?
oh, a real thing? 2016. It was around the same time that, or, yeah, 20. Wait. Hold up. Let me see if I got my timelines. I'm having to reel back quite a few years. Hold up.
Because
20, 2015, 2016,
right,
somewhere around that time, because it was also the time that the YouTube bros started blowing up. That was when like
okay,
Mr. Beast started coming around, Jake Paul,
okay.
the beauty community really blew up then.
I wasn't even part of that as far as that. I don't know what the hell I was doing at that point.
Now that was the majority
Losing
of
my
Gen
mind.
Z.
Yeah.
That was the majority of Gen Z's
But
time.
recently I have gotten more into watching some of the reaction videos,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them are just really interesting. And I'm like, why is this a thing?
Okay, do you want to tell what you have researched first, or do you want?
Well, what I have researched comes from AVA Pop Culture, and he was talking several. He made a video that we had watched there some time back, a couple of days, couple of weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
and so he was talking about why doesn't Christmas or any of these holidays. He may have been talking about Thanksgiving maybe
Mm-hmm.
seem the same, and it's as far as the cultural references are gone.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
And
gone.
it's like before internet, you had the TV specials and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They only played during that time of the year. Now
Yeah.
you have access to these things all the time,
Yeah, because of internet.
and it doesn't make them special.
It takes the, yeah, it takes
Timeliness.
the timeliness, but also there is an anticipation that comes with it.
Yes.
And so that has kind of killed the anticipation of it.
Yeah. And I think he's really on to something about that. And he was talking about Netflix buying Warner Brothers. And
Shit.
I will put the link to his video about that because I mean, I had heard about it and it was sort of like, okay, whatever. How is this not a monopoly? I don't understand
It is.
how any of this stuff is working. That we used to have antitrust laws and anti-monopoly laws and everything like that. And do we have any laws that apply to anybody other than the average Joe out there? I mean, you've got to wonder. You really do. But Netflix, I am not a fan of Netflix. And I have heard the last thing I watched Netflix was Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And some of the comments coming out about this final season have not been good.
Well, that's disappointing to hear.
It's very disappointing to hear.
Because it's like we waited so long for this final season.
Well, and in my mind, if it ends up being a cliffhanger, okay. Then it's sort of like the book about the story about the lady and the tiger.
Yeah.
And it's like you make up your own ending.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But that if Netflix and they're trying to rewrite history, which I
Yeah.
have a extreme problem with.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to realize that one of the main stockholders and stuff with Netflix are the Obamas.
Yeah. Yeah. They were
And we understand there's an agenda there.
the Obamas made a movie exclusively for Netflix.
They've made several. It's social engineering. And
They're
rewriting history very much goes along with that. We're living George Orwell's 1984 in so many ways that it's horrifying.
yeah. We're
And
living it
so
out in real
if
time.
if they get control of Warner Brothers, that means the entire Warner Brothers library.
Yeah.
That means that they could do anything that they wanted to do to those movies. They could edit them. They could, I mean, with AI, they could just totally Mandela effect the things.
My question is, how is Netflix still how are they able to afford to buy Warner Brothers when people are canceling their subscriptions
Well, that's, you know,
because of their
there's
pricing?
money's flying out of this nation left and right and to places that we don't even want to think about. But he's not for this merger at all. I'm
No.
not. So I very
Ain't
much
good.
agree with his take on this. Leave things alone. I don't like edited. I don't like edited for TV. None of this stuff. I think that the movies should be shown the way that the director or whoever producer wanted them done. Period.
Yeah. But they've always done that. They've always tried to stifle what directors, musicians, any artist. They've always wanted to stifle the artist and wanted them to put them in a box and
Yeah.
create one specific product.
Yeah. Again, a lot of this is just they call the TV stuff programming for a reason.
Ava Max is a prime example of someone who is under the thumb of their record label and is not allowed to produce their own music.
Oh my God, the record industry has been horrible, horrible
Yeah, to
for
actually make original
years.
songs.
I mean, we as far as Prince, them telling him that he could not have his name, that they owned his name.
Yeah, Porcelain Black had to buy her name back too.
That's insane.
She's independent now, but still has not released an official album. But yeah, she has fought with many record labels because they wouldn't, because she wanted to do unfiltered, unapologetic, just out there shit.
Yep, yep.
And they didn't want that. They didn't want her speaking against people. They didn't want her saying all this shit.
Oh, yeah, the music industry is. It's all been ridiculous, and everything that's been revealed over the past several years about all these. Do you call them industries?
Yeah.
Psyops is what I call them.
Yeah, the film industry, the music industry.
It's all psyops.
Yeah.
Again, it's all social engineering, and it's just absolutely frustrating. But there's still movies that I don't want them to be memory hold. And if Netflix gets hold of this, that's exactly what's going to happen. And as far as physical media, people are trying to buy up physical media.
Yeah.
But even on that, you've got to be careful to read the description closely because some of that stuff, we don't know that it's not been altered. I mean, everybody feels like they're living in crazy town.
That's why I look for vintage copies.
Uh-huh.
I try to find, like, for example, the original releases of Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the original of those. I'm looking for Child's Play, all that. There's apparently The Exorcist was screened like completely different than how it was released on TV and physical copies.
Well, of course it was gonna be
Apparently, y'all
different,
saw
yeah.
like a version that was absolutely just banned.
I
Outright.
saw the uncut version years ago, and it's like, no, there's no point in it. Absolutely no point. I mean, I understand that demons are blasphemous. I don't need to sit there and participate in watching it.
But apparently there was a lot more to that movie that even the what version did you say? The unedited version? Even the unedited version was edited.
Read the book.
Yeah.
Read the book because it is totally different in a lot of ways than the movie.
Yeah.
The book is excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Yeah, you said that it was really...
It is. It's one of the
just
best books I've
perfect.
ever read. It truly is. So, but within this, I think that lack and that need for communal experiences is why that you have the reaction videos. I mean, it's not going to be necessarily on a nationwide whatever,
Yeah.
because you've got an influencer. The reason you're watching that influencer, which I hate, I don't know what other word to use. Whoever's channel it is,
Yeah.
that
Well,
they're watching something. Everybody is watching it in a way. It may be in a different time frame, but it is still a collective viewing of whatever because you're watching that influencer's reaction
Yeah.
to whatever video it is
Yeah.
and that you can comment. So I think that that is how that experience has it evolved. It is still that need for community.
Oh yeah, and it definitely does fill a void, not completely, and it's not great, but it's also not the worst thing out there
Right,
because I've watched many reaction videos because it's like it's either stuff that I know for a fact y'all would not want to watch
right.
or yeah, whatever, and it's like I want to know other people's opinions about it. I know what I have. I know my opinion. I want to know what other people have to say about this.
Right. Or if it's somebody that you respect or whatever and that you care about their opinions.
And maybe they're able to give their interpretation that I never even considered.
And that's the thing because you already know what you know,
Right.
but to hear what somebody else thinks about something. And one of the ones that I have gotten into watching lately, which oldest kid has been watching this gentleman for years, and that's Osmond Gold.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I started watching him was for me to sort of get an overview in a different way of the millennials. Now the Gen Z people, they out there, they just out there. They're out there. A lot of the people that I watch that are doing the reaction videos are closer to my age than a lot of the Gen X people.
I do watch people that react that are in your age group. I like watching them, especially when it comes to like Lana Del Rey, Mars Argo, or I have not even listened to her in a long time, but like, yeah, mainly like like sometimes there was a series called Elders React.
Right.
I like that. That was before the Fine Bros completely just went crazy
Well, and it's always
and tried to
good.
copyright the word react.
God. You know, really, you're copywriting language.
Yeah.
And it just, my God, this last bit of Pisces, everybody's just wore the fuck out. I mean, they honestly are. They're just wore the fuck out.
Yeah.
And it's just like every day it's some kind of implosion, explosion, something.
But I very much like watching, and sometimes I will watch therapists, even that like I know that you would be like, yeah, this one's shitty, but she's pretty much the only one that reacts to a certain artist consistently. So, and I like hearing her interpretation because
doesn't matter.
it is based more in emotional, which is how it's supposed to be, in my opinion, interpreted as it's supposed to have emotional
Right.
stuff.
Right. Not everybody clicks with everybody else. That's the reason you have options.
Yeah.
And it's like if you can, whoever is presenting the message, if you can get something from it and the message is accurate, good. Good. If it gives you pause to sit there and go, okay, do I know what I think I know? Maybe I need to go back and research why I believe what I believe to find out the evidence for my beliefs,
Yeah.
to think and think deeply. But it's
Yeah.
also to watch people from different cultures, at different walks of life react to things.
That's like you
That's fun.
That's like you were watching the Indian people eat the.
Oh, I love those. The tribal people
Yeah.
tribe. I love those guys. My goodness, they're just amazing. And yes, that they were trying American food. Even as far as when they had brought the British people over here and had taken them to Dollywood
Yeah.
and the biscuits and gravy. I think we had talked about that before. And just, what was it? I had watched a video the other day about this. It was an older gentleman, British gentleman. He was 91 and he had never had tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches before.
What?
See, that to us is unimaginable.
Yeah.
And he dipped that the sandwich in the soup and tried it, and his response was amazing. It was just, and it's like, yes, this is good food. It's good food. It's simple food. It's good, especially on a cold winter day.
Mm-hmm. Doggo has the
Yeah, we got
zoomies.
background noise. Sorry about that. It's just this as it is.
But yeah, I love watching people like that. I watch them, the travel
Uh
people,
huh.
and I've watched it was these black grandmamas,
Uh huh.
and they were trying each other's pies. And this one woman was like, "Where's the flavor? I can't taste nothing. Where's the flavor? I don't taste nutmeg. I don't taste cinnamon. I don't taste sugar."
Right.
And hers was the worst out of all of them
Oh
because
my
she put
goodness.
like some sort of liqueur in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I tell you something. When you get as far as holiday meals, every family, they think that theirs is the best, the absolute best. And if you don't do it just so, then yeah, yeah.
If you don't do it right, you might as well not have done it.
But it's interesting when you've got some of these people like the metalheads that listen to classical,
Yeah, that's
or
always shocking.
yeah, and just there's all kinds of wonderful things, and it is that commonality, it is that human connection, especially when it's something that you like, and you to see somebody that has never heard these things be introduced to something
Yeah.
that's special. That's like that one young man that has, and he's just gone viral on all this stuff as far as reading the books.
Uh-huh.
And he had gotten a new load of books in today that Penguin Books, I think they're a publishing company,
Yeah.
had sent him a new box of books.
Oh, heck yeah.
And it just is thrilling. And he is starting a book club.
That's cool.
And he had made a YouTube video. If I remember, I'll put the link to his channel in the description box. And he had told on his first video why it is that he started the channel, because he read all these books and he didn't have anybody to discuss them with.
So that's why he started the channel.
And
That's
it's,
awesome.
well, he started, and then I think he may have Instagram and maybe the TikTok, and he recently came over to X. And when he came over to X, it was everybody just embraced him
Oh, heck yeah.
because it is that love of books.
Yeah.
And for somebody, for him to be that young, and it's contagious.
How old
And it
is he?
is wonderful. I'd say that he's probably in his 20s. I don't know how old he is.
Like somewhere around my age, possibly, maybe?
I'd say he may be younger than you. I'm not real sure.
Huh.
But for him to have this, to have publishers sending him books, where he's got the YouTube channel now, where he's got a book club, that was a need that he had, was to be able to discuss the books with others, and now he has thousands worldwide. Thousands. And he can get their reaction,
He can.
things that they love, because books are very intimate things.
They are. And it's your interpretation of whatever the words say.
And it was just like when he had read of Mice and Men, and we warned him about Steinbeck. It's just like,
That one's rough.
Steinbeck is rough. The Red Pony was rough.
I don't think I
I
ever
don't-
even heard of that one until now.
No, don't. And no, on one of them, I think it may have been of Mice and Men or whatever it was. I can't remember. Had posted on X. He's like, not the dog.
Cause see, like I've heard you talk about Mice and Man, and I know like a little bit based on what you and Elijah have talked about.
It's
But I
Wolf Reed.
never heard about the Red Pony.
No.
Do I even want to ask what that
No,
was?
no, I don't. There's a reason I don't talk about Steinbeck. It was kind of traumatic. There's a lot of other authors that I like. It wasn't that he's not. I mean, he's very skilled at writing. It's just that his subject matter and his style, God, it's fucking brutal.
But that's horrible when you get traumatized by a book.
Right. Well, I mean, and it's sort of the purpose of that is some people just want to read different things. Some people do like to read traumatic things. I do not. I want to read fantasy things.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the young man reading Lord of the Rings and Dune and
Ooh.
stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, add the Martian Chronicles in there. Ray Bradbury is phenomenal, and he's always one of my favorites. It's just so many.
Yeah.
And it's like, as far as the Scarlet Pimpernel, and I was telling Kid about that today, that was probably the basis of the Zorro TV series and movies and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
these younger
It's good
people
stuff.
don't know. They don't know. You can't fault them for not knowing what they don't know. They've not been taught.
Well, that's when like when y'all bring up this stuff, it's our responsibility to take it and, you know, learn about it ourselves if we choose to or not.
Yeah, like having dog in the face. He's decided to bury a nab cracker in one of my potted plants in here in the living room.
He's he
Lovely.
he put a piece of pizza in there. He put a nab.
Lovely.
Now he's biting me hard again.
So, reaction videos. Let us know your thoughts on them. You know,
How about y'all do a
and that
reaction to
would-
this video?
That would be great as far as, and that's some of the platforms like Twitch and what some of the other ones that they have like viewing parties.
Mm-hmm.
And where it's not a matter of copyright and stuff. The people that are going to pirate these things are going to do it regardless.
Yeah. Now
You
when
know, to be able to sit and watch. There was a YouTube channel that I loved, and I think that they had shut him down finally. He was showing these old film noir, which were the black and white ones, and there was a community of us that would just, talk amongst ourselves while he was, showing the films.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I would always call him Monkey Man because he had a chimp as his icon, and I'm so sorry that I can't think of his channel name right now. But my goodness, what a wonderful group of people! And when you find a chat group that you jive with, and it's like walking in and you don't know anybody and you just hope it's somebody. But when you're part of that community, again, that's the age we're living in.
Mm-hmm. It
It's
is.
not the same thing as far as interacting face to face. But at this point, everybody is so exhausted on every level. A lot of times that's just not possible.
Right. Right.
So,
So
yeah,
it's just honestly, it's better than nothing. Like
it is. It is
You
still making contact with other people.
yeah, and that's why it's like I did enjoy talking to people over Skype and Discord and stuff like that because it was still that human interaction. I knew there was an actual person on the other
Right.
side.
Now, the gaming community can be brutal. God, there's no way.
Rip you to shreds, but it will definitely toughen your skin up. It will either traumatize you or
Right.
it will toughen you up.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day when the chat rooms were a thing and stuff like that.
Those are dangerous. Those chat rooms are dangerous.
Yeah, they can be. And to have moderators for a live stream and different things like that, it's just the world we live in. It's degraded to that point
Yeah.
that you don't have people that, when you give people anonymity, a lot of times they will say things online that they would never have the balls to say face to face because they know somebody would knock the hell out of them.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Some of these keyboard bullies, and it's like, no, there's an actual person on the other end of that usually.
The Xbox 360 Live days was the worst.
Yeah.
I never was in that community, but I definitely heard it.
Yeah. So, but the reaction videos are really good, and there's another gentleman that I enjoy his responses to different things, and his name is Jamal, and he had watched a Mr. Ballin video the other day and it's just really good. If I think about that, I will put that in the description box also. You can go and watch these other people's reaction. You can react to the reactions.
Yeah.
You want to tell the peoples where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda's COCWS. You, Jesse James, have been a little shit this
He's an outlaw.
entire thing.
I told you he was an outlaw.
He's biting my cable.
Again.
Yes.
We're gonna have to figure out something. This was. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something to do for the next.
I've tried to keep him back, entertain him this whole time, and it has not.
It's not been successful.
This
It
little face.
really has not.
This little face.
He is so adorable. We're enjoying him, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Don't you bite me. Just bite me. Don't you bite me. How dare you bite
if you want to get a pet, go to your local shelter. That if you have a pet or whatever, remember your local shelters and rescue. Drop them a donation. Those people usually always need funds.
Yes.
So if you're feeling generous during this time of year, remember those places.
Yes.
Know that you are. And y'all want to know what's been going on with me? There you go. It's a prime example. That's a prime example.
Help
Know that you
me.
are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Help